Alright, we're going to show you a little area where we had tomato plants last year, but this year we're putting garlic in there, and we're going to tell you why. And here's the garlic right here coming up. And when did you plan to plant this garlic?
This was planted in October and November, and the reason we planted it in the tomato hills is because the tomato hill refuse, like you see on rotherain.com, and that big tomato hill has broken down into a beautiful fine soil, nutrient rich, and that's what garlic likes. It doesn't like a raw compost. It likes a beautifully old broken down compost, and this is why we put the garlic where the tomatoes were last year, and we'll put our tomatoes in a different spot. We don't like to switch the tomatoes normally. Tomatoes like to be monocropped. It's the only vegetable I know that likes to be monocropped.
What's monocropping?
Planting in the same spot every year. Same crop, same spot.
Alright, nice. Now, let's show them the tomato plants over here. What we got going on. Now, one were these were planted early, so they're already coming up. They're probably about 5-6 inches tall. Let's see what we got going on.
These are tomato igloos like you've all seen on rotherain.com. We planted these, I don't know the exact date, in February. This is the little one that you saw. I put a little horn silica on it, not a good idea. Horn silica should be sprayed on plants, but just to increase the sunlight on the soil, I sprinkle a little horn silica on it. I would not recommend this, but I don't think it'll hurt anything. Since I have such an abundance of horn silica, I'm not wasting any.
So it's a little experiment you're trying out.
Yes. And you can see how the little plant from the last video we did has taken off.
And in biodynamics, we know that horn silica attracts light. Is that correct?
Right.
So we're trying to attract more light to the soil. So it's kind of a good idea, and we'll see if it works. Now this guy was, right here, this was the runt. It was the runt of the group, and it seems to be pretty healthy now, you think?
Yes.
Looks pretty good.
We shall see.
And we have our bigger ones over here.
Now they've been hilled up at least once, so that entire planting area is a giant root ball, and I will keep hilling them up. I'll keep transplanting them and burying them right to the top.
So,
in other words, this one will be transplanted in about a week and buried right up to here. Until the time it's planted, then it'll again be buried up to the top.
So we keep transplanting them from bigger pot to bigger pot, and each time we put them into a new pot, you hill it up, you bring the soil up, so that increases the root structure, makes a stronger plant.
Exactly.
So that's a good tip.
Okay.
And we suggest you guys do that if you're interested in it.
They're not going to have time.
And if, you know,
they're going to have to put their plant right in the ground when it gets 10 inches.
Alrighty. So let me know if you guys have any questions on the plants, and we'll talk to you soon.